South Africa is the ideal location for any adventurous visitor, with everything from safari off-roading to diving with great white sharks on offer. There's no denying that this is a diverse land, with its diverse species, stunning beaches, heavenly vineyards, and magnificent mountains. Although the southern tip of Africa has moved on from apartheid, much of the country remains impoverished, and there is still a significant economic and race divide. With museums and tours to Robben Island or a visit to a township, visitors may learn about the country's turbulent history, land, and people. Leave the city behind, take your wheels, and embark on a journey through the garden route's diverse landscapes. Stop in Hermanus, which is noted for its opportunity to see southern right whales from the shore. Take a stroll in the Kruger National Park, where lions, leopards, rhinos, elephants, and buffaloes roam free, and leap into the unknown while admiring the views from the summit of Table Mountain. It's difficult to think of another vacation spot with as much variety. The top places to visit in South Africa are listed below. Number 10. Blyde River Canyon. The Blyde River Canyon, tangled in subtropical greenery, is the world's largest green canyon and one of the world's deepest natural canyons. The canyon is filled with fantastic hotspots, from waterfalls to odd geology, and is located along a sensational tourist route known as the Panorama Route. Berkslock potholes, where the Blyde and Troya rivers meet, are a collection of massive potholes that have been spun into the riverbed by the passage of spinning water. The Blyde River Canyon is a popular place for touring by automobile, foot, or horseback, thanks to its verdant valleys, mountain vistas like the Three Rondavels, and breathtaking viewpoints like the appropriately titled God's Window. Along the route, look for wildlife such as hippos, crocodiles, and Samango monkeys, as well as the Cape vulture, African fish eagle, and Knysna lory. It's one of Mpumalanga's top bird watching sites. Number 9. Cape Winelands. If you're a wine connoisseur, the Cape Winelands in South Africa will be just up your alley. It's one of the most attractive wine-producing regions in the world, with rolling vineyards and spectacular mountain vistas from almost any place. It's only 45 minutes from Cape Town. The particular region you choose is entirely up to you, although two of the most popular are Franschhoek and Stellenbosch. Hundreds of wine estates provide everything from wine and cheese to biltong platters, South Africa's famed dried meat, as well as outdoor picnics with a bottle of estate wine surrounded by rows upon rows of vineyards. Travel further afield to villages like Montague, where you can relax in the hot springs after a fantastic day of wine tasting, or Toolback, where you can bike to wine tasting sessions. Number 8. Addo Elephant National Park. Addo Elephant National Park began as a modest elephant refuge in the 1930s to protect just 11 reddish-colored Addo elephants. It has since grown to become one of South Africa's largest national parks, and probably the greatest place to see these gentle giants. As the park has grown and developed over the years, it now contains 5 distinct areas, each with its own distinct features. The main game reserve is in the Colchester portion. Exhilarating self-drives or camp-run game drives are available to see the park's large populations of elephants, zebras, and antelopes. The Darlington part features a dam that attracts a variety of species, whilst the Kabuga section is only accessible by 4-wheel drive vehicles. The Zuurberg and Woody Cape portions have some fantastic hiking routes if you prefer to explore on foot. One of the primary delights here is seeing the Big 7, South Africa's iconic Big 5, as well as southern right whales and great white sharks along the shore. Safari visitors will not be disappointed. Number 7. Hermanus? Hermanus, once peaceful but now bustling with tourists, is South Africa's whale-watching hub, and for good cause. Southern right whales give birth to their pups every year in this part of Walker Bay. Whale watching from the cliffs is just as good, if not better, than whale watching from the boat. Visitors may watch these gregarious mammals on a 10-kilometer, 6-mile, cliffside path with built-in telescopes and chairs, which is especially popular during the Hermanus Whale Festival in September. Hermanus, surrounded by majestic mountains and the Atlantic's azure waters, is home to lovely small beaches and the Hemel Arder Wine Valley, which offers sumptuous wine-filled pleasures. The name itself translates to heaven and earth. Spend your days exploring waterfalls, fishing in the lagoons or the ocean, and beach horseback riding. Hermanus has everything. Number 6. Durban. The port city of Durban, South Africa's busiest, is frequently overshadowed by its bigger sisters Cape Town and Joburg, but it has enough to offer on its own, especially if you visit during the Southern Hemisphere winter. Winter doesn't exist here, with typical temperatures in the mid-20s from June through July. Fortunately, all that nice weather doesn't go to waste because Durban has a beautiful stretch of coastline with several popular sandy beaches lapped by the warm Indian Ocean. Spend your days surfing the waves off the east coast of South Africa or snorkeling or diving beneath the waves. Durbs, as it's popularly known, is well known for its outstanding curry. Surprisingly, the city is home to the world's largest Indian population. It's not simply acceptable to eat a typical rabbit chow curry served in a half loaf of bread. Here, it's a rite of passage. Number 5. Kaligadi Transfrontier Park. The Kaligadi Transfrontier Park, meaning Great Thirst, which stretches over both South Africa and Botswana, is a desert wilderness with terrain unlike any other. Hordes of plains game, such as wildebeest, springbok, South Africa's national animal, and gemsbok, its original namesake, graze among the Kalahari's salt pans, bushveld, and rust-red dunes, and are chased in turn by predators like lions, cheetah, and leopards. The wildlife viewing here is simply amazing, as it is surrounded by nothing but bleak nature. The Kaligadi was originally separated in two. In 1999, the Kalahari Gemsbok National Park in South Africa, and the Gemsbok National Park in Botswana were merged to make one official park. Parts of the Kaligadi are unreachable without a four-wheel vehicle due to its huge size, and even then, it's an adventure. Many guests prefer to stay at one of the park's campgrounds and take advantage of the park's magnificent wildlife on one of the included game drives or bushwalks. If you choose to go it alone, you can take one of the various routes that go along the Nosob and Orb riverbeds on the South African side. The Mia community, a co-speaking Homani community, are descendants of the original Kaligadi tribes who once lived in this part of the desert, so make sure to pay them a visit. Number 4. Garden Route. The Garden Route, one of the most beautiful drives in the world, winds its way past seaside communities, wildlife reserves, forests, lagoons, and white sand beaches, all while being surrounded by the bright blues of the Indian Ocean. This tourism trail, which runs from Mossel Bay to St. Francis, is what draws the majority of international visitors to South Africa. The Garden Route has so much to see that it's difficult not to stop every 5 minutes. You'll need at least 5 days, if not more, to see it all. Explore the calm beach of Wilderness, bungee jump off Storms River's highest commercial bridge, and get up close and personal with African elephants at Knysna Elephant Park. Apart from beaches, the sea-facing Robberg Nature Reserve in Plettenberg Bay offers a variety of wildlife, viewing possibilities and hiking routes. Birds of Eden, one of the world's largest free-flying aviaries, is a short drive away, while Monkeyland offers a tour through the jungle surrounded by squirrel monkeys and capuchins. Number 3. Drakensberg Mountains. The Drakensberg is a mountain range in the KwaZulu-Natal province of South Africa. The Drakensberg, or Mountains of the Dragon, is sometimes reduced to the Berg by locals. When you witness the grandeur and majesty of these mountains, the purpose of such a dramatic name becomes clear. The area, which is part of the Great Escarpment, is home to a variety of waterfalls and hiking routes that are divided into northern and southern sections. Visitors are drawn to the northern Drakensberg by its pleasant climate, which is great for trekking. This side receives very little snowfall. Explore Ukhalamba Drakensberg Park and the Royal Natal National Park, which is home to Tugela Falls, the world's second highest waterfall, on a 1 or 2 day hike to the amphitheater. The southern Drakensberg is a place for thrill seekers. Take a thrilling drive over the Sani Pass to landlocked Lesotho, passing through Africa's highest pub, or join up for tough hiking and climbing programs. Number 2. Kruger National Park. The Kruger National Park, one of South Africa's most well-known and accessible game reserves, is a wildlife enthusiast's dream. Kruger National Park, in the country's northeast, encompasses a vast expanse of ecosystems that support a diverse range of animals, from grasslands and deep forests to thickets and dry riverbeds. Despite the fact that it was founded in 1898, the park did not open to the public until the 1920s. Since then, locals and tourists alike have visited Kruger in the hopes of seeing one of the legendary Big Five. Hippo and croc sightings from the Crocodile River viewpoint, as well as a visit to the rebuilt Iron Age ruins of Massarini settlement, are highlights. While parkrun game drives are available on a regular basis, Kruger is an excellent game reserve to visit on your own. Keep a watch out for lions, rhinos, elephants, buffaloes, and leopards hiding in the forest along the Sabi and Crocodile rivers. Don't forget your binoculars because Kruger is also a birding paradise. Number 1. Cape Town. With its beautiful beaches, stunning mountain views, and friendly people, the mother city is a must-see on any South African bucket list. Although it is merely the country's second-largest metropolis, it is arguably one of the most recognizable cities in the world. Cape Town, on the southwest coast of South Africa's Western Cape Province, has a mild Mediterranean climate, and a stunning natural backdrop. Cape Town, surrounded by Table Mountain and overlooking the infamous Robben Island, has it all: history, nature, culture. You name it, Cape Town has it. Before a picnic at the Botanical Gardens, explore the colorful alleyways of the Bo-Kaap, a Cape Malay neighborhood, and wind your way above the treetops of Kirstenbosch. Or combine the two with an open-top city sightseeing excursion that includes wine tasting. The Houses of Parliament, being South Africa's legislative capital, are conveniently located in the heart of the city. Daily tours of the National Parliament, and the infamous old assembly used during apartheid, are available for free. Thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe. Take a picturesque trip to Cape Point Nature Reserve on the rugged and rocky Cape Peninsula if you have time.